because they aren't your mother's children. My son-in-law must get tenders. My daughter-in-law must get tenders. This corruption will touch you, it will haunt you, it will eat you. Now, let's go and do a hypothesis. Let's do a hypothesis. You are all married now. You have your businesses now. And you are famous and you have children now. And you guys are doing well. And your children? My kind, jy moet besop, maar nie maar hy mense speel nie. Weet hulle is nie van ons culture nie. My kind bly weg van huis. Dan moet hy dale na laba. So what are you doing? You are sowing the seeds of dissension. You are sowing seeds whose harvest will be bloody and thorny. What you have to do, what you have to understand, is that nobody lives forever. Nobody lives forever. Jesus was such a great young prophet, a powerful prophet. Look at him. He had to go. He had to change what he could change. And others have come after him, Muhammad, and many more. But you have to ask yourself, why am I on this earth? Is it to accumulate degree upon degree and lose your humanity? Is it to get passes, first-class passes, and have no pass to touch other people's lives? I was 9 years old, 8, when a nun, Sister Regina, at the Catholic Church gave me a piece of paper, and she says, Donald, read this and live by it. Read this and live by it. And this is what it said. I shall pass through this world but once. Any good, therefore, that I can do, any kindness that I can show to any human being, let me do it now. Let me not defer or neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again. Do you guys hear me? You will not pass this way again. Each one of us is given a special time, a special moment to pass. This is your moment. Go home and tell your fathers and mothers that Don Materra says your souls belong to you, not to your mothers and fathers. Your souls belong tomorrow, because in tomorrow is the house not of dreams, the house of hope, the house of caring, the house of compassion. This is what they say about Jesus, peace be on his name. And when Jesus saw the multitude, he was moved. Now to be moved means you were here and you move, you were here. It moved you. You move. You can't be static forever. You can't stand in the mud, the concrete of ignorance. You have to know that what was done in your name during apartheid is evil. Like Hitler was evil. Like Idi Amin was evil. What you must do is take history and say, we're not going to make the same mistakes like our fathers did. You see what went wrong in this country? After apartheid, there was no healing. In English, we speak about it, rather in Greek, catharsis. Ho, pumula. Ugeza, izandla. Susikaze enhlizweni. All of these did not take place. There was no catharsis. Die boer bly 'n boer, die kaffer bly 'n kaffer, die hotnot bly 'n hotnot, die coolie bly 'n coolie. There's no healing. Now what you guys have to do, Senta de Materra, we accept the challenge of this new world. We accept the challenge of the new time. And the new time is umuntu ngabanye abantu. Mutu ke mutu kabathu baba. Life is a race, my children. A very powerful race. But in this race, there is no trophy. There is no tape in which you can run through and say, I've won. There's no tape. There are no medals to be pinned on your chest. It's on your marks. Get set. Ready. What comes after that? No. No. On your marks, get set, ready. Before you go, turn around to see who you can take with you. Turn around to see. So this period, siyaphuthuma siyagijima, siganela imali siyaphuthuma siyajima. Funa imali njengabanye, njengoJulius. But Julius is not wrong, because he saw what his uncles are doing. He sees what his uncles are doing in the name of the struggle. So Julius, I love him and I'll support him because he speaks the truth. Whether you like it or not, he speaks the truth. Yes. But the mistake is you must speak the truth with respect. You speak your truth with honor. You lay your cards down with humility, because that opens doors. Harsh words never open doors. So what have I learned, Don Materra? Guys, you heard this brief summary, and I asked it to be brief. Let me give you some details. Former Tsotsi, I came out from the home at 14 years. I left at 6 years and 1 month. I came back 14 years and 10 months to Sophia town. I found my family all smashed, liquor, broken, nothing. And the street says, oh, the lamtuana, come, kom my kind. Hulle wil jou nie hê nie, ek vat jou. En die straat het my gevat. En die straat het my groot gemaak. En bloed was gegiet. Nobody cared. Murder 1, murder 2, nobody cared. Prison, nobody cared. There's always one person that should care. Your mother. My mother was 16 when she had me. When she was 32, I was 16. And the boys were still touching her bum, touching her there, and I broke their noses. Don't touch my mother. Don't touch my mother. And all of this anger, this pent-up anger, came deep into my soul, into my psyche. Mr. Sudin will tell you, I was a terror. Nobody could stand in front of me. Nobody. Like a shapanjanya. But why do I tell you? Why do I tell you? The judge said to me in 1955, you come back here again in this court, Justice Malan. Even if you are not guilty, I will hang you. I will hang you. So I went home. My father said, Donato, come for the car, take you home, Italian. I said, no, Papa, I take the bus. I got out of the bus, 4 shots. One hit me in the spine. I fell. He came to my head. He put the gun. He says, "Busman the gun jammed." And then again, 3 times the guns jammed on my head. 3 times. Umene from the other gang. He says, "Busman, you must goed sien vandaag." With the gun here, he jammed. 3 times. 3 times. Something is talking to me. Somebody is telling me that you were not meant to be what you are. And I changed my life through politics, ANC Youth League, Western Area Students Association. Then I became APLA. Kill, Abelu, drive them to the sea. If they don't want to give back your land, kill them. And so we killed, we shot, we bombed. Today, I'm not richer, I'm poorer. Because nobody gains when others die. Nobody gains because we think we have the answer. So why am I telling you? The story of Don Materra is that he has had 17 publications. 17 publications. I have won so many awards, it's not funny. It's not funny. But what does it tell me? Is that you thought people don't know who you are. They'll watch your every moment, your every movement. So guys, somebody's watching you. They're out there watching you. What you have to do now is do exactly as I say. Conquer your books. Conquer your subjects. If you have time to faff around and mess around, you won't conquer. But if you dedicate yourself to your studies, if you know that your mothers and fathers have sweated for what you have, they've gone out of their way, what you at least owe them, just that little, to be successful. And then when you've attained it, thank God for the attainment. Thank whoever helped you for your attainment. And then say to life, I am ready for you. I am ready to engage and change this world. I want to leave you with some poetry. It's not poetry because the only time I write poetry is when I do love poems. Because love poems are a different kind of experience. You confess your love to your woman. One of my pieces said, I have nothing. I have nothing. Neither gold nor jewel to give you, except these mad, erratic words, impulsive stanzas, crying out to be born from the inside of my soul and my heart. So, you know, poetry, love poetry is the only kind. But then there are others that are full of bitterness and anger, especially to people who are called white. Especially. But we learn from our mistakes, and we want this country to really change, truly be transformed. So what is it about this land that is unlike other lands in the whole world? That people can come from Holland in 1652 and still remain here. That people can come from where all over they are. They don't want to leave this land. What is it about this land dat Langenhoven sê, uit die blauw van ons hemel, uit die diepte van ons see, oor ons ewige gebergtes, waar die kraanse antwoord gee. Ons sal antwoord op jou roepstem, ons sal offer wat jy vra, ons vir jou, ons sal lewe, ons sal sterwe, ons vir jou, Suid-Afrika. En die ander ene sê, gee my 'n roer in my regterhand, en 'n bok wat vlug oor die rand, maar een Suid-Afrika. Een Suid-Afrika. Hoor net daar. En wat sê Ellen Payton in Cry the Beloved Country? Cry the beloved country for the unborn child who must inherit this fear. Let her not love the earth too deeply. Let her not be too moved when the setting sun makes red the veldt with fire. Let her not give too much of her heart or her soul to a mountain or a valley, for fear will rob her of all if she gives too much. He says he, and I change it to she, because then it has a resonance. It resonates when we speak of your country as a woman, something that you love and embrace. Don Materra says the following: this land south of Africa, this land and the whole land, each grain of sand, north to south, east to west, the given earth, the best land, the prostrate valleys, the angry mountains, the smiling hills, this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country must be healed with all its people, with all the love it takes to pump one heart and fill it with a dream, and fill it with a dream, and fill it with a dream. These robust rivers, the timid brooks, the dams, the lakes, the lagoons, the rivers that fall from the sky, foaming, floating, flowing waterfalls, Umfoloze, Tuguela, Orange and Val, memories of battle against settler steel. These sacred waterways must be washed with all the caring and compassion it takes to heal 1 million broken hearts. This land, my land, your land, our land, must be healed with all the love it takes to pump one heart and fill it with a dream. There's something about this country. Guys, It is not just a country. It is not just a direction. It is the beginning. It is the end. Once you can love your country, love its people, love its mountains, its valleys, its flowers, its trees, its people, you are in the right direction. First, find yourself. Know yourself. Love yourself. Who you are. Then you don't go and sleep around. Just see the woman's bum and you go for her. And then the next one. And she's got 5. And that 5 has got 5. And that other 5 has got another 5. So it goes on. Nowadays we enjoyed sex because it was beautiful. There was no condom rubbish and there was no sickness rubbish. There were only two venereal diseases. There was drops and there was cauliflower. But look at them, 319 now. 319. So guys, you don't want to finish your degrees, go and sleep around. Go and mess around. My daughter was raped. She was 5'10". When we buried her, she was 3'2". 3'2". The sickness shrank her from AIDS. She was raped. And I've seen it in my family. I see it every day. So all of this rubbish of being macho men, macho women, ends in a grave. You guys have to ask yourself, what is it that you want for yourself? The world is teeming. The warmongers have taken over this world. Bloodshed in Iran, Iraq, you name it, killing. But here, nothing other than crime and other than accidents and so on. So try and preserve your country. Love your country. Love its people. Go out of your way to become the best that you can. On your marks, get set, ready. And before you go, turn around to see who you can take with you. And this is the message for this evening. I had a long paper and I thought I should put the paper away. So I would like some response. It's an open mic season. Come here, talk to us, tell us what you think about your journey, where you're going to. And I feel it, I feel it really for the pinkies, these kids sitting here. I feel it because your forefathers lied to you. They lied to you. They told you that these black skins were barbarians and they were nothing. Not all of them, but most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. And we grew up also like that. What you have to do is take your soul and your heart in your hands. You can change these attitudes. You can show that you are Africans first. This is your country. You have a right to be here, and nobody must want to take that right away from you. You must fight for that right, and I will help you in your fight. But it must be a fight not for nationalism. It must be a fight for humanity. A fight to be part of this great continent, great people. Bay is not here. There are many such great Afrikaner people. So I may have said things that upset you. I really ask your apology. I want you to encourage you to stand up and not sit separately next time. Out of your own, blend. And our other chocolate brothers, also not to be afraid to come in and share and be together. We can't engineer you and put 6 guys among you as if it's normal. But listen, this world is going to end. And this world can only end if we want it to end. What you and I have to do is reach out, touch one another, feel for one another. Because compassion is greater than all religion. Come and stand with me. Compassion is greater than all religion, greater than Islam, greater than Judaism, greater than Christianity. Because God is compassion. And once you have compassion, you are with God. You care for His creation. There is no stopping, and I'd like you to talk to us. Yeah.
These things, man.
That was the best speech I've ever heard in my life. It's pretty hard to follow. But I don't know, the emotions that I'm showing aren't fake. I mean, there's nothing more true than what you just said. I mean, there's so much that happens in this country that is so beautiful, but at the same time, there's so much that happens that is just so despicable. And how do two extremes happen in the same country? I don't know. But they do. And I couldn't agree more. I mean, I've always been so afraid to ever speak about anything like this because, politics is such a dirty business. But at the same time, when you hear truth like that, how can you not want to get involved in actually changing this country and making sure something changes for the better? And I mean, everything I'm saying is just from what you said. So thank you for tonight.
We didn't get your name.
I'm Dylan.
Dylan, what a beautiful name. Hola, Dylan, hola. Phambili compassion, phambili. Phansi hostility, phansi. Phansi alienation, phansi. Phambili conciliation, ngoba bengekho. Conciliation. The mic is open. Zwakala pincha. Ebinchi sengukhethile. Ntwana, ngukhethile zwakala sana. Zwakala sana. Zwakala ungamphothi sana. Zwakala sana.
This is intense.
I'll want to speak this in Zulu because will just come out much more correctly that way. As a child, as myself, I'll just speak about myself. I have been brought up in a way that I've been told. There have been some speeches saying that, you know, if you look at a white guy and those people stole from you, you know, stuff like that. Those people, you know, are the reason why we are struggling, you know. But as coming and seeing UCT and such, I've seen that that's not the truth, you know. It's far away from the truth, you know. And I believe that as this generation, we should strive to eliminate those kind of thoughts, because those kind of thoughts are wrong. That they don't define who we are. We are more than that. We're a united nation, and I believe that it is within us, gentlemen as here, to ensure that we live up to that standard. We become that nation that our forefathers weren't able to become. So, yeah, that's generally what's in my heart. And, yeah. My name is Mangalius. It's Mangalius Otapen. Thank you.
Mistress, Gagala. Oh, mistress, no, you can't say that. And never scrum, never scrum. Namaste.
Well, I guess I should say namaskar, everybody. Namaste, yes. You know, they say you spend time with some people and you invest time with others, and I really feel this is an evening so well invested. Thank you very much, Don. This has really been inspirational. You know, we talk about transformation and we talk about things we're going to do to change, and today I actually see it happening. And I've never been to Marquard before, but I think there are such amazing things happening here, and I think you guys must really continue, and I think you're inspirational as well. So thank you very much.
The mic is still open. We've got the Mr. Semo Balana. Yes, my son. Please, Mamela, just 1 minute. This is the last one, and then we'll just do a parting poem.
Mine will be way too controversial. I can't
Which is not
talk.
mine.
Gentlemen, I'd like to speak in Xhosa, but so am I. I also decided to stand up and come and talk to you, gentlemen, since we heard a lot from Dr. John. Gentlemen, I'm David Matiwani. I'm from Kailija. That's where I grew up. And I went to high school there. I'm sure some of you saw what was happening there on the event that was organized by the household, the Inhlanganiso Leo Marquard orientation. So what I want to say to you, Marquardians, on your marks, get ready. And you actually have looked at who you can actually take with you. You have taken that step. What I want to say to you is to carry on. Don't stop there. What you did that day to open an opportunity for those students to actually come here and you assisting them, giving your time to help them, meant a lot to them.
Marquardians, I matriculated in 2009. That year we read a poem by somebody called Wally Serote, and it was for Don M. Band. Now we had to study this, it was our set work. I never understood that poem. The final words in the poem was, "Indeed it is a dry, white season, but seasons come to pass." That poem never touched me until today, when I hear Uncle Don M speaking to us like this. Now all I want to do is encourage Marquardians to be the change that they want to be in society. All of you, I want you to go out and be that change that Uncle Don is speaking about. That's all I want to see. Thank you, Marquardians.
This is the last, we're wrapping up. Thank you, guys. This following is not my poem, but just listen to it. It was written by a man who was born and in 1849, he died in 1903, and a very powerful poem. It has, in English we speak about it as encoded language. You have to unwrap it and feel it, but it's so beautiful. Out of the night that covers me. Out of the night that covers me. Black as a pit from pole to pole. I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. No matter how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll, I am the master of my fate, the captain of my soul. So guys, God bless you. Thank you for a lovely evening. Hola, hola.